Hey everybody, welcome back to Finance Fridays with your Finance Girl. That's girl with a U. Jaquilla Ross. Thank you as always for tuning in and sharing this post with your peers on social media. I truly always appreciate it. Before we get into today's topic, I want to tell you all, please go out and register for this year's Women's Leadership Summit called Unleash Your Power, which is being sponsored by the Power Her Network, right? Chantel House McKenzie, shout out to my coach. Make sure you go out and register today. There are phenomenal women on this platform that I am honored to be on with, and everybody has something great to bring to the table. So this is a day that you do not want to miss out on. It includes lunch, and it includes so much knowledge that you are going to receive and walk away with and be motivated to carry out, your dreams and aspirations. So come here, your finance girl, talk about how to unleash your finances. Okay? All right. And the link for registration is on my page. So go find it right now and register today. All right. So anyways, so today I want to talk about planning for the future and what exactly does that entail of from a financial standpoint, right? How many times do we hear about folks like, oh, Jimmy just retired, and then Jimmy has to work a part-time job in order to get by because Social Security is not quite cutting it, right? If we take the time today and plan for our future, we won't have to end up like individuals as such. And it's a very unfortunate situation when that happens. So what can you do today? First thing you can do is make sure you are putting money aside for retirement, right? If you work for someone who has a retirement plan and you are not putting money into it, you need to change that today, right now, after you watch this video, right? If they're matching up to 10%, 15%, whatever it may be, you need to put at least that percentage amount into retirement, right? Today, if you do not work for someone who has a retirement plan, you can meet with a financial advisor and set up one, right? I know two great people, James Bell and Erica Redmond Wright, that you can meet with and get some type of savings together for the future, okay? We want to be able to retire one day and enjoy it. Who wants to work for the rest of their life? I know I don't. So I want to, encourage you all to make sure that you are putting aside money today for the future. So some people say like, oh no, finance girl, I want to enjoy my money today. Okay, enjoy your money today and then be broke 10, 15 years from now. Do you, boo-boo? I cannot do that for myself. And I want to encourage you all not to do that either, right? Another thing you want to do, get a life insurance plan. Life insurance is very reasonable. I pay about $12 a month for my life insurance policy. Okay? Been having it for years. And I have a life insurance policy with my job and outside of my job. I highly encourage that. Because if your job decides today that you no longer can work for them, or you up and quit, or whatever happens, that life insurance goes away with that job. So therefore, it is important to have a life insurance policy outside of the workplace as well. Again, that's something that James and Erica can help you with too. I'm just plugging them a lot today because they are the go-to people when it comes to retirement and pretty much that future planning. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a financial coach. There's a difference. Okay. So another thing that you can do is, on top of making sure you put money aside for retirement, making sure you have a life insurance policy in place. Oh, and another thing on life insurance, because we don't want to be those people who have to put a GoFundMe together for our family members, okay? It's very unfortunate when those situations happens, and I cringe every time I see one because life insurance is so affordable, okay? All of us waste money on stuff all the time. Go get a life insurance policy today, all right? Next and final thing, have an emergency savings put up. You need to have 3 to 6 months of expenses put up at all times. Right? Now you say, Jaquilla, that might be hard for me. No, get intentional about it. Get intentional about putting that money aside, because at the drop of a dime, you could lose. These employers, they don't owe us anything. They can just decide today, like, hey, we no longer need your services. Goodbye. Unemployment is not going to cut it. You need 3 to 6 months of expenses, funds, which is called an emergency fund, put aside at all times. So if anything pops off, you can go back and you have the money there to take care of it. Here's the thing. At least 70% of Americans cannot afford a $400 emergency if it happened right now. And what I mean by afford, just literally where it can come out of their pocket. They will have to go borrow it from someone, go get a payday loan, or some type of incur some type of debt in order to cover that emergency. Okay, let's get intentional with our planning for the future. Set up retirement, get a life insurance, and save 3 to 6 months of expenses for emergency fund. Okay, don't touch that money if it's not an emergency. All right. So that's all I have for today. This has been your finance girl, Jaquilla Ross, and I will see you all next week.